This week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we are re-looking at another retro line figure in the Baroness. But before we get to the Baroness, we are going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting with 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you get all, and I do mean all, your video game needs, from the Atari or the current systems. You can also get all your games for each console, and you can get CDs and DVDs and cassettes and Blu-rays and more from there, vinyl records. You can get all kinds of media stuff there. And while you're in the neighborhood, you can go to 115 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, which ironically is where I got the Retroline Baroness. And so Time Travelers gets a shout out this week on a purchase that I made there. So yay, yay Time Travelers. And I got 3 of the Retroline figures from there: the Baroness, Destro, and Snake Eyes. So I got 3 of my Retroline figures from there. And you can also get all kinds of G.I. Joe and Transformers from there, and He-Man and Thundercats and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, WWE and AEW figures from Time Traveler. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're there, you could stop at 80 Weems Lane to get all your comic book needs, from Marvel to DC to IDW, old issues, current titles, current issues, all kinds of stuff from there. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're in the neighborhood, may I suggest going to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, where you can get all your Jamaican food, some good conversation with Lloyd and his wonderful staff. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And while you're in the area and you're looking for a bank to go to, may I suggest Bank of Clark or United Bank. Both of them are good banks. Go check them out. So definitely check them out. And Cobra Island is a proud supporter of mental health awareness. So go ahead and check out Healing Grace Counseling Services, which is owned and operated by Robert C. Brown. So go ahead and check him out. So while you're there in that area, and Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest Northwestern Community Services, where you get psychiatry, case management, peer group, all kinds of stuff, whatever you need. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And if you're looking for insurance for your car, your boat, renter's insurance, all that kind of stuff, may I suggest going to State Farm. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So definitely check them out. And after you leave there, if you're looking if you get your car insurance or bike insurance, may I suggest going to Sheets to get your gas tank full, as well as fresh made-to-order food. You can definitely go there and get all that stuff done. Get your belly full at the same time you're getting your gas tank full. So definitely go ahead and check them out. So definitely, please do check them out. And if you're looking to get that unsightly tree stump removed, or get your tree trimmed, or just get a tree removed from your yard, period, may I suggest Mixed Tree Service. So definitely check him out. And so let's go ahead and look at the Baroness. We're going to start off, as usual, with her file card, which all of the Retroline file cards have, 5 different languages and a short, brief sentence. But as you see, there's the Baroness with the Cobra logo. It says Baroness right there. Role, counterintelligence officer. Primary specialty is intelligence. Secondary specialty is a fixed-wing pilot. Birthplace is classified. Graduated from student radicalism into international sabotage and the ranks of Cobra. So there's her file card. It doesn't go into full details. It's just a 1-sentence bio. But more on the role of the Baroness later. So let's take a look at the rest of her accessories. Upraised fake Cobra logo on her figure stand with the Baroness written on the front. She comes with these 2 little pistols and this other little ray gun kind of thing. And she comes with her trademark rifle, which is a pretty cool looking rifle, nicely detailed. And she also comes with a briefcase. And it does open and close where you can store stuff in. And I usually store this Uzi weapon gun in there, or 2 little pistols that stick in there. So she's got way to carry these three weapons. And it closes with snaps. Closes to where you hit the snap, and then you can carry her guns while she's got her rifle in her hand. Just take a look at the Baroness in her all black dominatrix type uniform with the red Cobra logo right there on her chest, and her high heel boots. And she's got her trademark glasses with the long black hair. So pretty much not much to look at, but it's effective. But her head does turn, but it's not really all that great because of the hair. Her arm does come out to about here. Can rotate the full 360. She can bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow. She can swivel her hand around at the whole gauntlet. She does have the ab crunch feature, which is prominent, which is the way I like. I kind of like showing it off. But sometimes the figures get web gear and you can't really do the whole ab crunch feature. She can do almost a full complete split. Her leg can come up to about there. She's got a double knee joint, as I'm about to show you. As you can see there, double knee joint. She does have an ankle pivot. Her ankle can rotate the full 360. Which is pretty cool. So you can definitely get a lot of poses out of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Baroness all geared up. So here's the Baroness all geared up, ready for action. But with the Baroness, you could tell by her accent and the cartoon character that she would be European, at least from the cartoon anyway, or at least of an aristocrat kind of family. Like we saw 2 weeks ago, she is from a spoiled aristocratical family, and so she turned to Cobra as a way of doing that to avenge her brother's death. And she is also romantically linked to Destro. And it's funny how a lot of these G.I. Joe figures are romantically linked. The ladies are anyway. Well, most of them anyway. You got Scarlet, that's in the comic books, she's with Snake Eyes, and in the cartoons, she was with Duke, Lady J with Flint, the Baroness and Destro, Jinx and Lieutenant Falcon. Cover Girl isn't Agent Helix, Pythona. Pythona and Serpentor, you say they're romantically linked, but to see some of these characters, it's not really bad to see females paired off, but they always had to pair the females off. It's good to see Cover Girls not, and Agent Helix and Munitia and all them are not romantically linked, nor Shooter, but it's kind of cool to see them not linked, but with her romantic link to Destro has a split with her loyalty, because she's 100% loyal to Destro as well as 100% loyal to Cobra Commander. So I can see where it'd be like a conflict of interest with her. But it usually always works out to her interests are always met. Either way, she's going to look out for the Baroness, which is pretty cool. But this is a top tier figure. I love this look on the Baroness, primarily this look, because this is her iconic look. But she always gives that like sexy, high class, aristocratical woman here that's into terrorism. But I would rate this as a top tier figure. Glad to relook at her. Give me an excuse to relook at a Baroness figure. And tune in next week as we do, tune in next week as we do an Easter special on Sunday on another retro line figure, as this is Easter week. I hope everybody's enjoying it, but going to enjoy their Easter. And as for Cobra Island, Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one. Peace.